Oh great, here's another 40-year-old walking along the West Highland Way, pretending not to see the camera. Oh, actually, that's me. As well as shots of me walking around with purpose, there are some shots of the beautiful scenery as well. The West Highland Way starts in Milngavie, where it's compulsory to take a video of the monument and the sign. But before I start on the trail, time for essential supplies, like a sausage roll. Day one of the West Highland Way, done about 6.5 miles so far, going along at 3.7 miles an hour, really easy terrain apart from ducking under the trees. Started off, got the train from Glasgow to Milngavie, got a customary traditional Greggs to start the day right by the start of the trail, not sponsored by Greggs but would happily take a Greggs sponsorship anytime. So yeah, going along really well, been pretty flat. And yeah, should be a pretty easy day today. I might go 12 today, might push on and go 20, depends how I feel, we'll see. Done about 10 miles now, still cracking along at the same pace, been really good. Stopped for a cheeky little beer for lunch, beer and a snack, a little kind of cafe that was right on the path, and yeah, the weather's been great, so everything's good. Good morning from day two, it's about 8:15, starting off with a road walk into the nearest village, which is Drymen, and I think it's about 14 or 15 miles today. Kind of end up in a like a camping permit zone with no facilities, but you have to book it in advance, just on the kind of halfway up the shore of Lomond. Weather's a bit overcast, a bit cloudy. But I don't think it's supposed to rain today. Should get some sun later on, hopefully. Just over 6 miles in, on the climb up Conic Hill, which is kind of the first major landmark of the route. Apparently there's an iconic view of Loch Lomond from the top, so we'll see how that goes. Doesn't look too steep, should be up pretty quickly. About 9.5 miles in now, going along really well, still over 3 miles an hour average. Conic Hill was pretty spectacular, the views from the top, big panoramic view of Loch Lomond, which was really good. Luckily the clouds kind of cleared off the top of it just before I got up there, so I had an unobstructed view, and then went down into Balmahar. Was going to stop at the pub for lunch, but got there too early. It was going to be another about 40 minutes until they started serving food, so, and by the time they take my order, food comes, too much time to wait around, so skip that. So now I'm just making my way along the shore of Loch Lomond. Probably can't see the loch too well through the trees at the moment, but every now and again it opens up and there's some nice little beaches along here. So yeah, going along really well. Shouldn't be too long till I get to the camp spot. I think probably about 5 or 6 more miles. Looks like we got a blow down ahead. Not sure how I'm going to get over this one. Let's try. Ooh. Made it. Good morning from day 3. Today I'm not doing the West Highland Way. The West Highland Way is very goes through very kind of low elevation trails, and I wanted to do kind of add a little bit to it, add a couple of summits, time and weather dependent. So today I'm going up from the east shore of Loch Lomond to the summit of Ben Lomond. So it's supposed to be good views from the top. So should be quite a short day today, just going up this and then getting some food and then just relaxing and then continuing on with the West Highland Way tomorrow. More than halfway up now, views have opened up in all directions, some views over there as well, great views of Loch Lomond in the background, and I can see up in that direction as well. The views from the summit are going to be amazing. There's barely a cloud in the sky, so I can see a long way. No problems with midges. The guy I saw coming down, the only person I passed so far, said the midges was really bad. I don't know what planet he was on. Because I've seen a few, but they haven't been a problem at all, so who knows. Top of the summit of Ben Lomond, got the summit to myself. Great, amazing views. Incredible. Couldn't have picked a better day for it. Nice gentle breeze, keep the midges away, and yeah, I've probably seen about 10 to 12 people the whole time. But yeah, so not as busy as it usually is. Just enjoying the summit for a while and then head back down. Successful day, summited Ben Lomond, views were incredible up there, it was so clear, you could see so far in every direction, fantastic. Got the summit to myself as well, which is an added bonus I didn't expect. A lot of people I passed on the way down, but you know, on the way up and while I was at the summit there wasn't many people at all, which was great. And then just stopped off at a pub on the way back, got some dinner, a couple of drinks, a great beer garden overlooking Loch Lomond. Pub's called the Klansman. If you're watching this in the US, the Klansman means something very different in Scotland to it means in the US. Klansman with a C. Yeah, food was good. Yeah, so enjoyable day. Just relaxing apart from the noise of the jet skis in the background, and one more night here, and then tomorrow resuming the West Highland Way. Good morning from day 4, back on the West Highland Way today. Yesterday was great, day off the West Highland Way, but a nice summit of Ben Lomond on a really clear day. Today, continuing along the shore of Loch Lomond. It's quite a big loch, and this is supposed to be, well, I don't believe it, it's supposed to be the hardest stage today, because there's a lot of rocks and roots and stuff like that along the trail, but we'll see how that is. Be about, I think, about 15 miles today to Inverarnan, something like that. And then I've got a campsite booked there, so I'm not going to wild camp tonight. I'm going to stay at a booked campsite so I can get a shower, which is probably much needed. No one anywhere near me, so it doesn't matter if I smell at the moment. Almost 9 miles in now, so I've probably got about 6, 7 left, I don't know. Stopped, hang on, just get up here. Stopped for a little snack and refill my water bottles at the Inverarnan Hotel. There's a lovely little waterfall right next to it, kind of right before the loch, kind of stream flows down the mountain and comes over this waterfall with a bridge over the top. Right before the loch, beautiful views. Yeah, so a good little rest break and then just keep going on now. got about a mile and a half, 2 miles to the campsite. Finally finished with Loch Lomond. Felt like I was walking along the shore of Loch Lomond for my whole life. Can't even remember a time when I wasn't walking along it. Pleasant, but just very, very long. I think this stage is a bit overhyped. Everyone's saying it was, you know, really tricky and tough and stuff like that. And there were rocks and roots and stuff, and it's quite a long day, but it's quite a pleasant walk alongside the loch. It was in shade most of the time as well, so you're not having that sun beating down on you. Quite enjoyed it. But yeah, just different scenery now. Got some mountains in the distance, kind of more open. No, not really kind of trees around. Yeah, so just walk out this last mile and a half, 2 miles, and I'm there.